Everybody, welcome back to 2022 Enderlin activity / athletic school year. Hopefully I'll be a little bit shorter this year. Some of you said that you watched for a little bit and then I got a little bit long-winded. So we'll speed through it this year, make sure we know some new things that are going on, and then obviously go over a couple of our policies just to remind you nothing's really changed. So kind of a good thing to go into another year with similar things that we had last year with a few updates to the school and things like that. Obviously, we follow North Dakota High School Activity Association rules, guidelines. Obviously, the concussion protocol mandate that we tell you what we do. Obviously, we have Sanford. We have her come once a week. We have impact tests, one of the things we need to do before you can participate, and everybody's pretty much up to date, except for a couple, which I'll grab at the first day of practice. And then obviously, Sanford kind of takes it from there. There's a protocol. There's a 5-day return to play thing if you are diagnosed with a concussion. So again, that's kind of the big thing there. You can sign off on this 2 different ways. Saying you watch this video, go to PowerSchool. On there, it should say activities, sportsmanship video or something like that. Click you signed it, and you should be good to go. We'll have the office ladies find that. And if you do not want to do that, you want to sign the hard copy, I'll hand them out at practice to those who want hard copies and bring them home. You sign the athletic rule sheet, you bring it back, and you get the check mark there. So things to participate, obviously, same thing, physical every year has to be after April 15th. So hopefully for you fall sports people, you're getting them pretty soon here. Obviously, August 1st is coming. It's the July 19th right now. So coming way sooner than every summer goes a little bit faster, it seems like. So physical is one, fees paid in the office. Again, dependent on your lunch schedule, your free lunch, you don't know anything, your reduced lunch, you're going to owe a little bit of this. And there's a family cap. If you're regular lunch, you're going to owe X amount. Again, there's a family cap. Those will be handled in the office. You can pay on PowerSchool as well there, but any questions will go there. If you have any questions on that, again, we have a little bit of a turnover in the office. Let me know. We'll try to get that all figured out. And then obviously this rules signed off on, whether it's hard copy or PowerSchool check mark. So you got physical, fees, saying you watch this video, and then concussion impact test, which I take care of. And everybody's in a sport is up to date. Every 2 years need to redo it. So I have that taken care of. So it's technically 4 things total to participate moving forward. Just to go over a few different things, start dates, obviously football is going to be August 4th. First thing is going to be golf, girls golf August 1st. Football, junior high and high school is going to be August 4th. Volleyball is going to be August 8th or August 15th, and cross country is going to be August 8th. So again, we'll put that on social media, Twitter, Facebook, etc. Coaches will probably reach out to you and say, hey, we got this, and this coming on. I just put a football schedule out on Twitter and Facebook today, making sure you know when the pad handout is and the first couple of weeks schedule. Volleyball, same thing. Miss Finger has one that she'll get out to you guys. Miss Shear for cross country, obviously, and then Mr. Schlecht or Miss Lemna for cross country, and Mr. Schlecht for golf. New things for this year, bleachers. We're going to get brand new bleachers in the gym. Obviously, they've been since 1997, but the ones that are in there right now. A little bit of a hiccup. The British Columbian Shipping Company, as always, since COVID, obviously, it's been a little bit of a hiccup on getting anything big delivered, but hopefully they're here August 8th through the 15th, which is the week before volleyball starts. If they need to go into the week when volleyball is going on, they will work around that volleyball schedule that the coaches gave me already. So we'll get it in there. It's supposed to be in there about right now, but obviously that got pushed back. So they're going to take them out and put them in. He said it probably needs about 5-6 days. So we'll figure that out as it goes. Hopefully they can get them in smoothly around our volleyball practice schedule. They are black, they say EHS, etc. It'll be a nice addition to kind of finish off the new renovation to the gym. Another thing is the curtain down the middle. Kind of last spring, we kind of ran into some hiccups. Every spring seems to be getting worse and deeper into spring. And the spring sports, we're in the gym longer. We got 5th and 6th grade basketball, we got softball, we got baseball, we got track, and everybody kind of fighting over gym space. And now at least we'll kind of have a third gym, if you will, or at least another spot where someone can practice without getting in each other's way. It'll also help our junior high volleyball tournament and our varsity volleyball tournament with 12 teams and 18 teams coming from all over the state to kind of divide up the courts. So 3 courts are kind of separate, and then gym and different things that go on during the school day music, etc. So that's going to be a nice addition. It'll be a little toggle switch. Bring it down. You'll probably see it at some of the bigger gyms you go to. Everybody's got kind of a curtain felt that comes down, mesh on the top, vinyl on the bottom. We'll kind of divide the gym up when we need it to be divided. And that hopefully is going to be installed at the same time. Bleachers are installed, so we get it all out of the way. The floor will be redone by Mitch and Josh probably before that, so everything will be ready to go. Hopefully around volleyball start, and obviously before our first game, September 1st here. Our first event, August 19th, our football home versus Tri-State. We're very cool, obviously alone now for the first year since maybe 2004 or 5 on the football field in the old orange and white, and new stuff that we got. Once again, thanks to the Alumni Association, we had a lot of different things we had to buy, being solo in different sports, and they helped us out immensely. As an athletic program, budget finance-wise, we've kind of been standalone. Like, we don't pay for transportation or coaches' salaries, but we pay for everything else. In the 11 sports that we have, we pay for literally every helmet, every chin guard, every jersey, every water, every single thing possible. And there's a bunch of costs. And if it wasn't for the Alumni Association to get extra things like, the football jugs machine, different good equipment needed to enhance our programs, we'd be in the red every single year. And we've managed to stay in the black almost every year, kind of self-sufficiently, minus transportation and minus coaches' salaries, and which is a good thing. That's my goal every year, just to make enough money, get enough money to pay for everything that we need to pay for. And so far, so good. And again, big thanks to them, because we have a lot of way better things because of them. Without them, we'd be in the red or wouldn't have some of our things. Again, a alone and everything now. Enderlin Eagles, very cool, right? That takes participation in every sport. Like, we're, one of the few our size that are simply alone in every sport. And it's very, very cool. It's a cool time to be an Eagle. Just make sure if you have any interest in doing anything, please do it, right? Whether that's a dual sport thing, whether that's something new, whether that's you're on the fence, it's a cool thing to be representing just Enderlin. So hopefully everybody can participate in everything that they kind of want to or wish they would have before, and let's do this thing as long as we can together, and see how well we can come together as a school and community, just as the orange and black Eagles. So again, everything was last year, we were alone. The only difference now is football. Looking to have a decent number, go forward that way. We are hosting region volleyball. That's kind of a big event. We'll show off the school. There'll be lots of people here. Obviously, it's a Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, the final 8. So obviously Monday, 4 games. We'll probably let out school beforehand, the parking lot situation. We'll try to figure that all out. But Tuesday, obviously the semifinal, and then Thursday, every region kind of comes and watch, and all region, and everybody will be a packed house here with the new bleachers and the situation, and obviously concessions and all that. So it'd be kind of cool to have that. So I'm excited for that. We have 2 locker rooms. Obviously, we're kind of making 2. We're making one in the closet by the small gym, and we'll figure something out upstairs with the bathroom situation. So we need 4 locker rooms, and we're going to makeshift 2. And obviously we have our 2 right now. So that'll be a fun thing, and a busy and intense thing, but it'll be good for our community, good for our school to host something like that. It's been a while since we hosted anything district/region. That'd be good for us to show off a little bit. One new thing, fundraiser. The goal kind of is to limit fundraisers, especially on the athletic side. I can't touch FCCLA or FBLA or anything like that. They do their own thing, music, which is great. But on the athletic side, money obviously to buy anything extra. Like I said, our finances we're doing good so far. We don't want to pay for anything extra. Now that the Alumni Association can't do it, Mr. Bergstead wants something for football practice that's going to enhance our tackling, etc. Hopefully that's something that they need to help enhance the program in coach's discretion. They can kind of do what they want with. We're going to go all together. So for example, we'll do a fall fundraiser, whether they're selling an app. I think it's a Rah app this year. It's kind of what the new schools are doing. Instead of popcorn, it's an app. You get $10 off of pizza, etc. But long story short, all 4 teams, cross country, golf, volleyball, and football, they do it one time together. Whatever they make, Genevieve makes for volleyball. She gets that. She takes that to volleyball. Trey makes it for football. We take it to football. So everybody kind of divides up whatever they make, and then whatever that is made, that program has. Okay, so then there's only one, maybe there's two fundraisers total for the whole school year. Again, the more people we have involved in that, the better kickback we get, and it's less of a burden on everybody else too. So their goal fundraising, you kind of go, do we do a fall/spring, fall, winter, whatever. But long story short, we'll try this out. One fundraiser, all 4 teams, do it for an hour, whatever it is, and then move on and see what kind of money we got and go from there. So that'll be kind of a new thing we'll try out, and we'll see how that goes, I guess. We do have Huddle Focus now. Again, I kind of talked about that at our banquet in the spring, but we have a focus camera now. Is going to be the gym focus camera at the football field. It's going to be on YouTube. Enderlin Area Eagles, Enderlin School Eagles, whatever it's called on YouTube, where this video is right now, live stream. It's going to be very user friendly. The quality is great. It's kind of the new thing. Working on sponsors kind of to help pay for it. But again, any event, you saw the concert last year. It's kind of our first event on it. It's going to be able to do many things like that. So every volleyball game, junior high, if it's in the big gym, anything in the big gym would be live streamed on YouTube now. Anything at the football field, football wise, they don't do baseball yet, but will be obviously live stream there through our YouTube channel. So that'll be cool. No more NFHS. That'll still be up. I won't touch it though. I'm not going to mess with the scoreboard. I'm not going to do anything like that. But again, we have a contract for 5 years. It's free to us. We don't pay a dime, so we're going to have it up. So you might see some Enderlin versus Sargent County show up on NFHS on Facebook, etc. You click on it if you want. The stream will probably work, but there might not be a scoreboard. It's not going to be an announcer or anything like that, because we're going to be using YouTube as our main. Region volleyball might have to be on NFHS, and I'll have to kind of do that because the Activity Association has a contract. But again, YouTube for all of our events. The only hiccup is we do not, when you put on a logo, when you put on an announcer, it really kind of sketches the live stream. It's not really what it's made for. So I'm kind of working right now on how to better that. But until I do, the court sounds are very good. You can hear the crowd, you can hear the squeaks. So it's very watchable without an announcer. You'll probably be able to hear the PA announcer for football. Volleyball kind of same thing with basketball. So I don't know if we're going to have an announcer. I'm going to try. I'm going to call Huddle. We're going to try to figure out how it's not going to really buffer the live stream, because that's what it's doing right now. And especially if I put like a MLGC logo up on the top, which they wanted, it's really buffering for some reason. So we'll try to figure that out. We're going to have a great picture either way. And as we work out the kinks on the announcer / logos, we'll add those as we can. But it's a very user friendly. It's easy to watch, and it's good to watch even if there isn't an announcer on YouTube. You can hear the court and stuff like that. Anything else? Coaches, obviously we have one new junior high coach, and that's Bo Deagle for football. We have 2 new assistant coaches for football, Austin Sprunk and David McCallum. Mr. Bergstead is going to be our head coach there. Everything else is the exact same, junior high through varsity, and every sport from last year. Same thing with activities, speech, 1X, etc. So it's nice to have some returners, have some stability, have some structure. Really good there. So I'm excited for the group we have, and the activities, and the 2022-23 season we have will be good. New ticket taker table in honor of Leroy Dixon, Sarah Dixon, and the family purchased. It's really nice. Used to have just kind of a wood old table, small table. Now it says Enderlin Eagles, Dare to Soar in memory of Leroy Dixon. So look at that as they come in. Thank them for that. That'll really liven up the lobby as you come in, and kind of give another nice thing to look at as you come in, and obviously a nice thing to have in memory of Leroy, who did a lot for the school. So thanks to them for that. Something else that was new. Posters should be done by the Enderlin Independent shortly, which again has the schedule of every fall, winter sport that we have a schedule for already. Communication guidelines, same thing, 24-hour rule. Again, you have something to say, you want to discuss something, wait 24 hours till it's over. If not, call me anytime you want, right? It doesn't, I'm not part of that 24 hours. Just call me 701-388-6175. So everybody has my number, but again, please let the coaches digest for a day before you want to discuss something with them, and we can go forward from there. Rules wise, nothing's changed on the rules. The biggest thing, obviously, be in school by 9 o'clock. If you're not in school by 9 o'clock, you can't practice that day. It doesn't count as a practice to get to your 9, and you cannot participate in a game. Obviously, any dentist, any appointment, anything you have to do that's excused, great. Just make sure you call me or call the office, but do not show up at 9:15 because you slept in, you don't have an excuse, and your mom or dad didn't call and expect to participate. You can go sit and watch practice, you go sit and watch the game, but you can't participate. And obviously be eligible. Wednesday's grade check. Immediate eligibility still is in effect, so obviously work with each teacher to get ready to go. 9 days of practice are needed. Football, 3 days of non-contact will start you off, and golf only needs 4, and those are sport specific. Obviously, practices, Region 1 yellow card policy still in effect. Lettering policies, every sport has something different. Those will be the same as last year. Chain of command, obviously coach first. Please discuss any issues you have with them first, then come to me. And if we can't get it discussed, we'll go up the chain, principal, superintendent, etc. But please talk to the coach before you talk to me, whether that's your player, whether you're a parent. They deserve to at least know what's going on. And so we don't blindside them, but make sure you talk to them first, coach, athletic director, and we'll move on if we need to move on. Again, dual sport, a couple of people filled this out. You only need a dual sport policy form if it's in the same season. Like if you play volleyball, basketball, and track, you don't need to fill one out. If you play volleyball and golf, fill one out. If you play basketball and wrestling, fill one out. If you play baseball and track, fill one out. You're in, 2 sports in the same season, right? If you're in 4 sports, great, and they don't touch each other, fine. But only if it's in the same season, and that just helps us. Hey, I have a track meet, but I'm baseball first. I have to go to the baseball game. It just helps us kind of organize, and mainly for the athlete themselves, so they know, hey, if something's coming up, I have to go to this, right? It helps the coaches know what sport is first and kind of like, things like that. So make sure you fill one of those out only if your sport's in the same season. And again, come to me. I have a bunch of forms. Your parent, the coach, myself fills it out, and that's it. It's more of a put in the memory bank type of thing. Injuries, obviously Sanford. Stacy comes every Monday, sign up in the office, call me if you need something. She can get you in for MRI, X-ray. She can get you in almost that hour, right? If you need something, you get hurt in a game next morning, even if she's not here, we call her, hey, you need to get into somebody. We get up there pretty much immediately. And that's very, very nice. We pay for her services, but she goes above and beyond. And to be able to get in immediately when you might call and it's going to be a 2-week wait to get your ankle checked, we go through her, we're getting in an hour. So again, that's Sanford does it all for us. They cover our concussion protocol. They'll check everything for us. They kind of cover our reading, our impact test that I give. They cover getting us in. They come and check if we need something. So again, if you're hurt, injured, have any kind of questions, please don't hesitate to get a hold of me or your coach. We'll get a hold of Stacy, and they take it from there. So please use that service as much as we can. They are at our beck and call and have been very good lately. So our school calendar, go there. That's where everything is. Up to date as much as 10 times a day. I'm on there just editing something or putting a time on. So make sure you go there. If something's not on there, please let me know that needs to be on there. But our school calendar on our website or the app, wherever you want to go, go to that day, take a look, see what time something is, say where something is, say who we're playing, anything like that. And again, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact me. My email, you know where it's at. Phone number, you know where it's at. I'm at the school most of the time. So please don't hesitate to get a hold of me. I'm not sure if I forgot anything, but those are kind of some updates. Hopefully see a bunch of kids in the gym for volleyball, a bunch of kids running outside for cross country, swinging some clubs for Mr. Schlecht at the golf course, and a bunch of people up at Eagle Field with the helmets on. Kind of nice to see. We got the lines are painted last night by the coaches. We got goalpost up there. We got the tackling dummies. We got the shed for watering and things like that. So it'd be nice to have practice back up there up at Eagle. I think it's a nice venue for it. And obviously our games at Hendrickson. So fall sports are right around the corner. Had to get this out. Sign off on PowerSchool saying you watched the video, or at least pretended to, or sign the back of a rule sheet that I'll give to you if you're not signed off on by probably game day of your first event. I'll make sure, hey, get this home to your parents so you can get it signed. We'll be good to go there. Any questions? Let me know. Go Eagles.